Yo, what up, Raider fan? It's your boy, Raider John. Coming at you real quick with the video. So it's official. I think it's official. It might be rumors, but from what I know, Jackson has signed with the fucking Redskins. After all that shit, Jackson has signed with the motherfucking Redskins. I ain't gonna hate on the guy. I'm not. Honestly, it is what it is, guys. It's a business. They got to him first. We had no sense of urgency. Plain and simple, guys. We had no sense of urgency when it came to getting him. We were studying or looking back or looking into or say problem is Reggie McKenzie. He really didn't feel comfortable bringing him in. I think the reason he didn't feel comfortable bringing him in is because he thinks he would be more of a distraction to the team, and I get that, I guess. I understand that, but he also, guess they did their due diligence or whatever, if that's what you want to fucking call it, and did a background check or whatever the fuck, and he didn't like what he seen. Funny thing is, you would think he would have done that about that one motherfucker that he picked up and then released because the fucker failed the physical. Let it go. Let it go. Moving on. Like I said before, guys, I'm not the guy that 100% agrees with Reggie McKenzie. And that brings me to my next topic. McKenzie kind of pushing out all of Al's guys. Now, as you know, Jacoby Ford just signed with the Jets, and I agree with the choice to let him go. He wasn't being productive. He was always getting injured, and I get that. And with that said, I will admit, there are games from Jacoby Ford that I will always freaking remember. The game against the Dolphins, where he showed up and was like an all-star player in that game, and was fucking diving for the ball, making impossible catches, just all around putting in work. Did a freaking kickoff return, like just made their whole freaking team look stupid. Did it right down the gut. It was beautiful. All right, that game was beautiful. And then the Chiefs game, that honestly made me a fan of Jacoby Ford. That game, he single-handedly manhandled the Chiefs and made them his bitch. But at the end of the day, it's a production business, and I get why we let go of Jacoby Ford. But now, we are trying to trade Denarius Moore. Alright, and now this one I'm a little edgy about. I like Denarius Moore. I do. He honestly could make a big fucking play happen if he catches the ball. Breaks a tackle, he could take it all the way. Just like in the Denver game when he got loose, 80-yard bomb, bam, to the house. Now he's a good ass player, man, and I like him. I understand though why he's trying to trade him. He's a little inconsistent. He doesn't always show up in games, and it's just like, not exactly what we want. He is he's very productive. Don't get me wrong, he's very productive. He just ain't as productive as we want. So I kind of get that too. And then there's Terrell Pryor. Reggie McKenzie has been trying to get rid of Terrell Pryor since day one. And any of you guys that look back, you will see that. Since the day he got in, he honestly has ignored Terrell Pryor being on the fucking roster. He pretty much just bypassed him. He didn't give a shit. Pryor literally had to earn his stripes in this fucking team, and I got nothing but respect for the guy. The fact that he wants to leave Oakland, I do not blame him. He's tired of putting up with this bullshit. Now, McKenzie, honestly, that just ain't his guy. Pryor just ain't his guy. And honestly, I'm not even sure if McGloin's his guy, but McGloin is good enough to probably be a solid backup and maybe a starter. I'm gonna leave that door open. I'm not gonna shut it completely. In my eyes, he's a backup, but who knows? But Pryor never really had a shot. Not in McKenzie's eyes, anyways, and not from what I've seen. So that's three guys that Al brought in that McKenzie kind of just pushed out. So like I said, and we're probably gonna get rid of Daenerys Moore. Probably gonna trade him. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. So I understand from a business standpoint. I understand from a draft standpoint. If we pick up a 4th-round pick, like he's trying to get, or even a 5th-round pick, that's higher than what we had before when we had the Max Schaub trade. So we'll get something back for it. I'm good with that. And I wish Jacoby Ford, who's going to the Jets, I wish him best of luck. Once a Raider, always a Raider. We are cracking jokes about you, but hey, that's just how it is, guys. That's just how it is. We gotta laugh, We gotta make fun of it a little, And Daenerys Moore, if he gets traded, I'm okay with it. But at the same time, it's just like, it's one of those things where, okay, he's good enough to stay on the team, but you're getting rid of him. And understand. Also, today, we got rid of Mike Brazel. Brazel. Is that how you say it? I don't fucking know. Anyways, this guy got brought in for the zone blocking scheme. So, he got brought in for Greg can't call a play for shit nap. I never wanted that motherfucker back on our team. But you know what, Mike Brazel, I'm sorry. Best of luck to you, man. But you can't say we didn't see this coming in. Honestly, it was just right there. Everybody knew it was going to happen. What I don't get is why Reggie waited, though. That's what doesn't make sense to me, because he could have cut him like months ago, saved $3 million of cap space. He ended up waiting so long that it only saved us like 1 point some million, and we had $3 million in dead money. A little bit strange to me. But you know what? I'm just gonna roll with the punches, guys. And for the long haul, I'm a diehard Raider fan. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. So this is just how it's gonna be. Reggie's gonna do what he wants to do. We really gotta just roll with the punches, like I said, man. Hope for the best. I hope for the best. But at the same time, I wish he would have just listened to us. So if what I hear is true, and Deshaun Jackson supposedly is going to sign a multi-million-dollar deal tonight with the Redskins, best of luck to him. I ain't going to get mad about it. That's a business. They got to him first. I get it. But it was not for a lack of trying on Raider Nation's part. I guarantee you that, guys. We went hard. We went hard, guys. I mean, we were everywhere. We were on TV. We were online. We were on fucking Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Djax to Oakland. Repping our shit. That is how it's supposed to be, guys. We showed everybody. We showed all 32 teams. We showed the media. We showed fucking Washington Redskins. We showed fucking every single motherfucking hater. This is how we roll. We are a Raider Nation. We do not back down from shit. You guys want to bring that crap over here? Bring it, man. It don't fucking matter, man. We're everywhere. They actually went as far as going to Washington. Hundreds of Raider fans went over to Washington, from what I hear, and got kicked out of the fucking Redskins faculty. We're everywhere, guys. They can't deny us, man. If anybody wants to question our loyalty and how fanatic our fans are and how true our fans are and how we represent Raiders for life, all you got to do is go past the last 5 days. We've been representing hard. We've been showing our numbers. We've been showing our passion. We've been showing everybody exactly what we're all about. That's family, loyalty, commitment to excellence, and just win. And honestly, we refuse to lose on this one. Even though it came up short, you know what? I'm proud of my Raiders, man. I'm proud of my Raider family. I'm proud of everybody online that was going hard with it. I'm proud of everybody that's been online chatting them up. You know what? This is what it's all about, guys. You know, this is what makes me passionate as a fan. This is what shows me the reason why I became a Raider fan. It's just these past few days, just talking to fans online and chatting them up, and getting everybody pumped about what's going on. You know what? And I'm not worried. I'm not worried, guys. We made a lot of good moves. McKenzie does piss me off, but at the same time, he makes me happy, man. He did a lot of good things, so I'm gonna hope for the best. Like I said, that's all we can do. One last thing I want to talk about, guys. Knight of the Shield, actually, shout out to him. He actually made a good point the other day. And if you guys haven't checked him out, check him out. He's a really good blogger. Talks facts, also talks, his opinion. Check him out. Anyways, about standards. So he's talking about standards about the team, about the organization, Reggie, Dennis Allen, and our wins. What we're gonna win, if we're gonna go above 500 or not. And he truly believes that we are. I truly believe we should. But this is the way I look at it. No fucking excuses. There are no excuses. You got your freaking off season. You got your $65 million in cap space. There is nothing, I mean nothing, that you can use to say that you didn't get this. You didn't get that. Bullshit. You got everything you needed. You got all the talent in the world on this roster. You got a shitload of Pro Bowlers. You got a shitload of Super Bowl talent. You should have a fucking winning season. No excuses, guys. So honestly, I'm happy about this. You know what? If we get a winning season, I'm gonna expect a 9-7, guys. That's what I'm shooting for. I'm hoping for a 9-7 season. If we get more than that, then that's just icing on the cake for me, man. But that's what I'm expecting, a 9-7 season. So, anyways, guys, tell me what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, I know. Go Raiders.